it gets to that point. It really does. What? Oh, I don't need a summon. I don't need a summon.
Sora needs one. Wonder needs one.
Could use one.
Bo needs one. Fern. Just a note, by the way, to the people that may not be used to me and not. Here I am with that blanket again. Sorry. To the people that aren't used to me enough, if I told you you're coming tonight, and you didn't get an invite, Jesus, and you didn't get an invite come raid time, just whisper me or invite. It'll automatically invite you. Now, if you take advantage of that when I didn't ask you and you come in, I will easily boot. But if I told you you're coming, you can just whisper me. I got it set up for auto invites. Alright guys, if you haven't Ventused already, I'll spare you, Wonkus, if you don't want to.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, so we spoke about augments and things like that. For now, guys, just please pop the veiled augments. Once we get into a groove and we get really close, then I'll ask you guys to switch to the draconic ones. Yeah.
Forgot to buy augments on this guy.
What's that?
I just forgot to buy augments on the warlock.
Yeah, you're good. As soon as Mythin comes on, you'll be able to go on the other guy. Nari, do you need to adjust the note for anything?
No, should be good.
Should be good? Alright. Let's go for some pulls. Hurry cast, miss the food. Flask up, guys.
Let's stomp it out. Easy peasy.
Oh.
There a potion thingy?
Diaper alert.
Alright. Ooh, diaper alert. I understand.
Somebody
Yo,
help.
is there a cauldron potion thingy?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we got a potion thing.
It's like I have my own, just curious.
Let Ash come back first before you do it, just so she gets it too. Can somebody help me summon? Real quick.
Everyone's here unless someone's porting.
Yeah. Apparently I used my last flask right before raid, and it's gonna run out before the break.
You use the verse ones?
No, I used the follow glacial. It's fine. Ash isn't here, so I got the 30 seconds I need.
Y'all like my new Mog?
I didn't check. What'd you do? Ash is changing a diaper, so we're... Yeah.
This is your time.
Alright, drop that cauldron. Don't forget your augment runes. Like I said, small ones later will adjust to the bigger ones. Let's get this show on the road. We were close on Tuesday. I really think we can get this tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
Watch the pulling.
Stack hunt.
Gone to the left too quickly. Web's coming. Everybody else can go left. Spread out.
Spread.
And get ready for that gate.
Tuned voice.
Keep the webs on the right. And spread out.
Spread.
That's out. I'll be in that breath. Range, you can start thinking about moving this way for the transition. Everybody spread out.
Spread.
Get Wonkus up if you can.
Voice. Tuned voice.
Watch the pull.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was brave.
Sorry.
All right, we're walking up, guys. Save it, Rian.
Spread.
Watch the spread. Ooh. All right, let's reset this.
That's so dumb.
Dude, I lagged as soon as I went to go up the stairs, and when I unlagged, I was so forced into the left side of the stairs, I couldn't recover. I was already pushed back to the bottom. I was like, oh, God, what is going on?
Great.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to chalk this off as pretty much a loss.
It's all good. All right, just a reminder, that ad when it comes out is your top priority. That second ad needs to die a tad quicker. Beyond that, I mean, just let's go again.
Yeah, that's all this is mostly going to come down to is repetition to get a clean pull in, and then we'll see it right in the sights.
Yeah, if we get up there with everybody alive, we got this.
I feel like that wasn't a bad first pull either.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
Are all of you ranged going to the left side of the platform early? Is that what it is? Because all you guys took a lot of damage. Like Wonk and Hurry both died. The
I
killing
just
blast.
did the personal there where I would have on my priest. But
Yeah, like I said, I was super late heading up the stairs. I was using every defensive to even get up there after that lag spike, so that was my flaw, was just being super behind.
Yeah, I just needed to hit on ending resolve, and I haven't done this in Warlock.
Yeah, unfortunately, as soon as I used my movement speed, I like froze, and when I came out, oh man, I wasn't even close. I was like, well, there we go.
Nice knowing you.
Pretty much, as you know, on them stairs, they're very unforgiving.
Yeah, stairs will make you pay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out. Watch the pull. Stay safe. Don't go too far left yet. Web stay on the right. Everybody else left. Spread out. Ready for your gates after. Meet you upstairs.
Toned boss. Toned boss.
Let's keep going. Spread out.
Spread.
Resonant. Range, start thinking about your transition. Everybody spread. Spider Knight needs to die quicker, guys. It's dying a bit slower than it was last time. Everybody get ready for the pull. Get ready to gate.
Spread. Stat high.
Watch the pull. Keep the webs on the right. Spread out. As soon as you can, Wild. When you're up here. Adds out, guys. Range, start thinking about it. You guys spread out.
Spread.
Nice.
Toned boss. Toned boss.
And get to the other side, guys. Get ready. Pull incoming. Oh, dang. Alright, we're good. Okay, when you can also walk it out. There's no rush here. Take your time. Tornadoes are somewhat in the way. He says while dying.
9 seconds on B right.
Yeah, we're good. Just keep going up. He can hold this till boss is at the top.
Yeah, for sure. You'll get it here in just a
Pull in
second.
coming in 5 seconds, guys. Just keep your eyes on that.
Pulling in.
Do you have to wait for a ball drop at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh. Good luck, guys.
It's fine. Percentage is good. Keep the webs on the right, guys. And
Toned boss.
next thing is about to be a phase.
Toned boss.
And don't forget, get rid of yours in the back melee as much as you can. Second pot is up. Do not pop your first. Let it go, and then we move boss a bit.
Knocking back.
What's the knockback? Use personals if you have to.
Yep. Stay alive, stay smart, guys. Red. Just drop them on the sides.
Knocking back.
Watch the knock.
Chilling blast is really gonna hurt, guys.
Drop it to the sides, guys.
Spread. Stack line. Stack line. Move to snuff and back.
Watch the knockback.
Huh?
Very unfortunate, Mark.
Can I get a bot, please?
Which one's going over?
I got it. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. I taunted. I taunted. It.
No,
Wait.
you have to
where is
remove
it?
the debuff.
It's fine, it's fine. It should be done soon.
4% focus in.
I thought taunt worked. Maybe worth just letting it on me next time.
Watch the knockback.
Chilling blast. You need a personal or a potion. Be topped off before as much as possible.
We're gonna AMZs, anything?
Spread.
Man, that's very unfortunate. That would have been the time. Just
Alright.
learn tank up. GG guys. That was
Good
pretty
pull.
cool.
What does that debuff look like? And we're gonna have to reconsider bopping tanks. Maybe worth just keeping me in there and just healing the shit out of me.
Oop.
Cancel?
Make a cancel or a macro.
Yeah,
I was
Nairi
gonna say,
just
you
sent it
just
to me.
make-
There's some extra on the end there, honestly.
What's that, sorry?
Some extra on the end, just
Can you send it to me in Discord just to make sure I get it right?
The debuffs are crown, right? Or the buffs are crown too, right?
Looks like a crown, yeah. I mean, a full team of Draconic Augment runes there, and that boss was mega dead.
Yep. Let's, let,
impossible. Like, look at how many pots and stuff you have on you.
Me alive for 30 more seconds, but yeah.
We were like one or two short going into that, so yeah, that 1%, that would have been it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Dude, if I didn't get knocked back, the boss would have died. That sucks.
there's a lot, guys. There's a lot of one more if whatever. It's their second pull of the night. Let's just pop those big runes, do it again, and kill it. Let's
get it going, guys.
I'm just doing that weak ore really quickly. Not that weak ore, that macro. Save, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
You guys phased it almost perfectly too, by the way. Even with, you know, like you said, 2 people down, going down.
Yeah.
Still phased with 30%.
Can you bot me somebody just to make sure I got it right? Does it work? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
And the macro works. Love it.
Food.
Oh. Yep. You get extra? Extra with Senor runes. You're doing good on the warlock, Wonkus.
Yeah, a lot more gear than last
last time I was in here.
Still. Exto and Ash, you guys good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I thought I hit yes.
All good? We got it, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
Watch the pull. Watch the tornado spawning.
Torn boss.
Watch the webs. Try and bring them to the right if you have them. Get her up. Can you reach her? Watch the pull. Keep the webs on the right.
Spread.
And ads coming out. Bigger focus on this, I guess. Watch it. Watch the breath. Range, start thinking about transition. Spread out. Reset. Let's not waste time. Let's go.
Pulling in.
Oh, Ash, you had Soulstone, right? I kind of called for her to go get you, but you could have just rezzed on your own, right? Okay. All good. I forgot to post logs, I think. But I do have them started. Let me post the link while she runs back. .3.
Still popping, big boys.
Still popping big boys. You guys know how to do this clean, so just gotta be patient on these stairs.
Five,
You got
four,
it.
3, 2, 1. Spread.
Spread out. Watch the pull in. Don't go too far left too early, guys. Webs are out. Everybody else can go left.
I have webs.
You're good. Drop them and.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
I'll put the gate up at the last second. Okay.
Yep.
Spread.
Spread out. Get ready for that gate. Get Ash up as soon as you can. When the ad spawns. Spread out.
Spread.
Ads out. Focus. Get Ash. Good. Range. Start thinking about your transition. Guys, spread out.
Taunt burst. Spread.
Spider has to die before the breath, guys. Some people just walk right into it. Let's walk it up.
Stack and spread.
Stay spread. Let's just reset this.
Pulling in.
Big boar runes are scaring you guys.
The breath is. Which way is the breath facing? Because I've never died to that until tonight. I think.
I'm always, so when I'm telling you guys to start thinking about the transition and telling you guys to spread, I'm literally always at that smallest choke point with the ad literally breathing down that corner. That being said, you guys typically kill that ad before it does the second breath. Right now, you guys are killing it too slow, so that breath is going out. So if people are behind me, you're dying to it. So if you don't want to die to the ad, either watch if we're going to kill it before the breath or kill it before the breath.
Okay.
I think people are just not focusing as much as usual. Our damage output is exactly the same as it was last week. Almost exactly the same as it was last week. We're really, really close, and we've managed to kill it before breath more times than not so far tonight. It's just sometimes we're off. So I don't think holding cooldowns is a solution. I just think people need to focus that at a lot more and a lot quicker. Don't, like, when I tell you guys to start thinking about that transition or just to spread out, you guys should, I see some people dip past me. The ad is still up. You guys should still be on that ad. You just should be spreading and killing that ad before it dies. When that ad is dead, that's when we do the full transition. The reason I say some people start thinking about the transition is because I see some range super close to those stairs, and if they wait for that ad to die, they're never going to make it. Wonkus, you can swap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to see it? Oh, I'll just log out. I don't know if
Appreciate
there really
Jess.
was.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, what the heck?
What's up?
I just accidentally hearthed.
I thought you were gonna say we have a real warlock now.
Could I get?
Sheesh, bro. Sheesh.
No, I like Wonkus on his Shadow Priest. He knows I appreciate what he does. I think. I hope. Good news, Ash.
I was like, why am I in Valdragon?
Maybe you clicked on like Castatella's portal that
I
he
don't
dropped
know,
and ported you,
You
and
dropped no port because I released because I
Oh.
was still up top.
So that okay, all right, okay. This jokester, it's like he's like Mythin Jr. over here, trolling things.
Well, just wait until Fernius pulls you off the edge. Sheesh. I see that way too much in old group 2. That's hilarious.
I don't do it in group 1 though.
I know,
That's
clearly,
not true.
but
He did it
it's
to me on the ledge one time.
Oh, jeez. And the truth comes out. See? See?
Bernie.
Feast did not go down yet. No. There it is. So, here's a rundown of what happened. We were gonna kill it, and then Jesme was like, you know what, guys? Mythin's not here, and he deserves this kill, so I'm just gonna get knocked off the platform and not execute the shit out of this boss. And then we died, so now we can get the kill. Alright. Let's get it, guys. Close. Mythin's like, what? I didn't want to do this.
Man, I had to hit him where it hurts. Sheesh. Like he said, guys, we got this. Just gotta clean up a few things. All get on the same playing field, if you know what I mean. And we'll get the skill.
Tell me when you're good, Mythin.
Alright, just moving stuff around. Not used to this affliction crap.
No worries, buddy.
I'm giving this one pull. If it's not working, then too bad I'm doing tank damage. Let's go.
Alright.
I will see you right beside me, buddy. Don't worry.
Let's not forget, guys, second ad. Need that focus. Need that unload on that ad really.
5,
So
4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
spread out. And pull.
Stack knife. Stack knife.
Don't go too far left yet. Alright, they're out. Everybody else left. Spread out.
Spread. Tuned boss.
Gateway's ready.
Tuned boss.
I don't know how you didn't die there. Get him up. Get the tank up when ad spawns.
Spread.
Just grab the boss whenever. Ad spawning. Range, start thinking about it. Guys, spread out. Watch it, Poland coming in a few seconds.
Tuned boss.
Get ready for gates. Be careful with the webs.
Spread.
Watch the spread here. And reset. How many stacks of web blast?
Yeah, this is no better. I'm not doing this anymore.
All good.
What's going on?
He's not gonna do affliction.
I was doing that tonight.
It sucks. I don't know how these people do it.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to get
I
all
know
your
they beat
nuts.
It's just too,
buddy.
Tank
Some
shards.
there's too much micromanagement of like this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot.
Do what you know. We're close to this skill. Affliction's not gonna change that.
Could I get lock rocks, please? Thank you.
Let's focus up, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
Watch the pool.
Stack one. Stack one.
Alright, stay left with the webs. Stay right with the webs, sorry. Spread out.
Spread.
And gate.
Tuned boss.
Keep the webs on the right. When you get boarded well. Spread out.
Spread.
And at spawning, please focus. Needs to die quicker. It's been dying slow. Watch the transition, guys. Shred.
Spread. Tuned boss.
Good job.
Tuned boss.
Pull in happen in a few seconds. Get ready for it. Ready for gate whenever you're ready.
Spread.
Spread out. Watch it pull in 3 seconds. Good. Keep the webs on the right. Stay as right as possible without being outside of range of boss. Spread out.
Tuned boss. Spread.
Ad's coming out now. Focus ad 100%, guys. Big focus on ad. Start thinking about that transition range. Alright, let's go. Spread out. Awesome damage, guys. And pull in a few seconds. We're gonna get hairy when we get up there.
That was ice slippery enemy stack.
That was my fault, sir.
We're good.
That's alright, buddy.
Watch it, guys. Webs on the stairs, tornadoes on the stairs. Play it safe. We got time here.
Tuned boss. Spread.
Spread, spread, spread.
Get Storm.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Didn't want to sound like that.
Oh, no, definitely.
Oh my god.
Pull in, pull in, pull in. Watch it, guys. Alright, we're within kill range, guys. This is still doable. Focus up, play smart. Second pot's up, and don't forget, odds on the left, evens on the right as much as possible. Drop your things behind the boss, and do not clear these.
Move to stun. Knocking back.
Watch the knockback. And spread out.
Spread.
Pop a defense if you need to, Vala. Something. Keep it healthy, guys. Watch the knockback.
Yep.
We're still healthy. We already need to drop your things on the sides, guys. Let's move the boss here. I'm gonna give you guys some room a bit. Melee, you can drop some shit behind the boss. That's okay.
Spread.
It's gonna really hurt, guys. Defensive something.
We don't have use health stones and help us. Is the time?
Also use group defensive in the aspect of raid-wide healing. Come on, guys. There it is.
Let's go.
2%. Let's get
It's
this.
done.
Good shit, guys. That's
Well done,
it.
guys.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
That's what we want.
We got it. Turns out Jess was the problem, says Birds.
You bastards.
No, you didn't. That's fucking savage, bro. You can't,
Oh,
bro. That is
no.
too much.
Love you, Jess.
We'll kill it again next week, guys, and Jess will get his kill done. Mithin's like, nope, I'm never coming back here again.
You lost me at re-kill it.
What do you mean? It took us an hour. We can re-clear this shit, no problem.
Oh my god, can you stop?
I mean, just look at Korog, our first re-clear of that was still sketchy as fuck. But yesterday we, did it in 2 pulls. So, yeah.
Yes, those boots are really, really nice for Restro. I mean, I was like the only one to need on pretty much, but still.
Yeah, I don't have great stats for me. I think I'm just gonna use a spark for boots.
Yeah, they're not great for Boomy by any means. I'm only gonna use them for Resto because they're actually decent.
I mean, there's not good boots in this raid, but perhaps
Well,
for 15.
same thing with the ring besides Brew. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a rare one, so it's like
Yeah,
savage as hell to try to get one.
Yeah, I have 2 crafted rings for that reason.
Yeah, most people do for that same reason.
Mr. Kellogg's has good boots for plate users.
Ooh,
Yeah. And a trinket, my god.
Oh man, does that not feel good? Is that not like a weight lifted off everyone's shoulders? Holy cow.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it.
Lighter.
Oh boy. Alright, kill things, guys. We can lust here, probably. We can reset Kira. You can port for it, worst case wonder. We'll get you back.
Man, Mythin, I know what you need to charge for that port, buddy.
BOE.
That's only worth 1.5 million apparently.
Nice, congrats. I mean,
I only managed to sell mine for 750. Only.
I was about to say only. Right?
Oh no!
My goodness.
It's only 415 though. Like you can get that from.
Yeah.
Ease.
I mean,
can get
true.
Yeah, but the amount of effort for someone that just has a shit ton of gold or actually buys tokens.
Huh.
I guess it depends on the stats because, like we were discussing, some stats are kind of awkward to come across for some classes. So
Let's just saw that, moms.
Male belt.
Yes,
What
he
did-
did
you
that
sold it
tonight.
for 75,000 or 700,000?
Well,
750,000. I got a BOE on Tuesday that I just sold today.
yeah, it was a cloth legs, right? or something,
Yeah, it
right?
was cloth for some reason. Like you got
I
mail.
mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Ready to lose during break? Nah. My first time above the million, actually.
Hell, what? I mean, I've seen you roll for like 1.8. Sheesh.
Yeah,
What
but
are
I
you-
always lost the million roll.
Isn't that how it always goes though? I mean, you'll win like 2 or 300,000, then lose a million and be down 100K. It's like what?
Yeah.
They always
The
double up.
the
So they
key,
get you
you
back.
know, the key to the Sinarth was the good runes, man. If we would have done that on day one, we
Hey,
could have.
honestly, you may be right. I mean, realistically, it came down to it. I mean, we were 2% pools, so don't think you're too far off with that logic.
Can you imagine how much that would have cost? Oh.
Yeah, true statement there. I mean, as a whole raid group, that's pretty impressive as a cost. Nothing like some of these other groups going for world first. They're paying an immense amount of money just for people to go for gear.
Right. All right. Let's talk about this guy a bit. This guy spawns a new ad now. While we're doing his square, it's great. The intermissions are fairly similar. And lightning is apparently a bitch now, even more so than anything else. So we're gonna. I do think we have the damage to try a cheese for it, and it's gonna take a bit of getting used to it. Yeah, you should be healing. Sorry. Excuse me.
Cheese?
What?
A cheese?
Yeah, there's a way to cheese this fight, and cheese is a big term, but you know.
You don't do storm basically.
Yeah, you basically do fire, and then you do storm for 2 seconds. We could also do earth first. It doesn't. I mean, typically it's fire and storm, first part, and then it's earth and frost. That they do on Mythic. I'll try it out that way. I know we had some difficulties on Earth in Heroic because of the healing debuff. Healing absorb rather, but we'll try it this way to start at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Adds gain an ability in the intermission. P1 they spawn, but that's pretty much the differences on this fight. So, and it hurts more. So instead of doing it from this corner, we're gonna do it from the other side. And we're going to be staying in fire a lot longer. So we're gonna see how much space we actually need. After Searing Carnage, we will have to reset, kind of. So let's say we started on Skull and we got to Searing Carnage. Well, after Searing Carnage, we'll eventually reset on X to be able to do the same thing again. But so, yeah, those are kind of what we're facing for now. Need a few pulls to get into this anyways, so. It's coming, Wonder. I saw. Let me drop a feast.
I'm out of range.
Can you resend note?
There's no note.
Oh.
You have the correct note, buddy. Black hole.
Nor and Cass, you guys good?
Yes.
Cassatella?
All right. Good.
And let's list this on pull. Nor, you and I basically have to switch into lightning at like 96 or 97%, so we'll have to figure out what that is.
2.
Alright, so people should be lined up like we usually do behind the boss.
Defensive.
There's a NAD now, so the other tank grabs it.
Watch your step.
Keep your interrupts going, obviously. Magnum Burst, we move up, guys.
Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
And move up, guys.
Watch your step.
And Searing Carnage.
Defensive.
Oh, that wasn't.
Watch your step. Taunt boss.
Gotta deal with the small ads a
Watch
bit
your
better. And that big ad as well.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Barely a test of my skill.
Shouldn't we be soaking those puddles to avoid the little ads?
I'll be honest, maybe you're right. I may have missed that.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's a mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Is that an immune soak? Yeah.
What?
That's an immune soak?
Soak with immunity, correct. That was 4, I think. 4 soaks. Do we have enough soaks to be able to do it more than once?
I mean, like AMS works for DK.
You have to do just stand in it for a minute.
Yeah, I think so.
Disperse might do it.
Yeah, that could work too, probably.
Just re-logging.
Yeah. I've seen people do it without immunities as well, so.
Also, isn't there someone with a weak aura on the dance, like telling people with the fire to go one way and everyone else can go a different way? So like, range can just kind of move the opposite way and plant kind of thing.
I mean, that makes sense because it's uptime. If you're not, you know.
I don't have the weak aura, but I
Oh,
can
will
look
you?
at it at break. If somebody has it, they can share it.
I have one once I get on.
Yeah, yeah, that definitely would help, I would think. Just like you said, for the planting reason.
What is the priority on the bigger ads?
Prioritize.
Yeah, okay. Focus the bigger ads when they're out.
Yeah.
Cleave onto the boss.
Yeah, for now, until we figure out what really damage and we get comfortable with the fight. It's the big ad that spawns that Raging Inferno. So if we only get one out and we got a few immunities to work with.
That's cool. I was focusing the boss and just cleaving the ads the whole time that time. So
I mean, who wasn't?
Maybe it was just me. I don't know.
No, looking at that health, everybody was, and it's okay. Can we get a summon on Soren? Please.
I need to get closer.
Thank you, Mithin. Oh no, he's right there. He wasn't even showing as offline for me. I'm sorry, Mithin. Alright. Here's some food. I had 2 markers down, and I have a feeling people were splitting the stack, but the start of the fight beyond that big ad that spawns should be staying the same. So Ranger sitting on Skull, Magma Burst, everybody walks up a bit and tank will back up. Let's just try and keep that keep our area clean. Cast Nash, you good?
Yep, good. I was looking at something about the ad spawning.
Searing Carnage, Direction Arrow.
Nice. Alright, solid.
Yeah, right now it shows if you don't have it, it goes green. So you know you're good. If it's red, then you have it.
So if
Man,
if
would
you're
think green means go.
right. So if you have green, you're running across this way. If you have red, you can just step back in the pocket where we're already standing.
Yeah, to clarify, this way it's clockwise of the boss.
Correct.
The green arrow is clockwise. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
No, green arrow is stay put. Red is clockwise.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
No.
Yeah, he said
Isn't red.
He said if you have nothing, you have green, and then you came and you said, "Oh, it feels like it would be green if you have to go."
Yeah, so green should be clockwise.
No, green doesn't move.
Okay.
Green
So
doesn't. Green does not have Searing Carnage. Therefore, you stay put. Red, you move clockwise. You have Searing Carnage.
So, and I would imagine it does come on a little bit. Just check your feet. Maybe move a little bit out of it.
Probably, yeah. Maybe move left a bit,
That's the only
counterclockwise.
thing to know. Right.
All right.
Ignore the actual direction on it for now, because I'm not sure if it actually matches what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it sounds the opposite.
Man. Now I wanted to use Advantage Ring for this thing.
I just saw that
Ravens
ring.
has Druid
Yeah, I
feet.
saw it. I'll do it after. I'll do what I can. Nairi's out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master.
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step.
Magma Burst, you move up.
Shockwave.
Tank will be standing to the side for that add frontal, so watch out for that.
Weeb, can you try and soak the puddles? Famous.
It's not these, is it?
It's not these?
No, it's now.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
these.
Okay,
Watch
Yeah.
your step.
That definitely works for this.
Dispersion works.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Shockwave.
Sorry, I just took it, by the way.
Alright, so green is Searing Carnage.
Oh, so
No,
close!
Red had Searing
Watch your
Carnage.
step.
Magma Burst, reset positions. We need to soak in the back.
some people as Syrian Carnage went the wrong way then.
Taunt
Because
boss.
it looked like I had it.
Yeah, and we should all be stacked, by the way, at all times, other than when Searing Carnage happens, or else we may get badly stacked Magma Burst.
Watch your step.
So when they're bubbling like this is when you soak them?
No, the ad does it, so technically you guys don't need to... We shouldn't have to do it again.
Taunt boss.
So is Syrian Carnage
Watch
going
your
clockwise or counterclockwise?
Searing Carnage, you go clockwise. You run away from the boss clockwise. Boss energy is at 96, we should already be here. Don't have time. Too late. This is not spawning. Is he spawning? Nope. So we need... So we actually need... We actually... Oh, we got it anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's the same thing as on Heroic. This guy with Lethal Current and the small guy we got to interrupt. And...
Well, he said which one was the target. Probably the least Lethal Current one. Doc.
Yeah.
He's the one that poses the most threat.
If you got Lethal Current, just careful.
Help so. Watch your step.
Gotta keep the interrupts going on the small lads as well.
And there were soaks in mid too.
Yeah, Thunder Strike and things like that. There's a lot going on. It's all good.
So is the weak aura? I think the weak aura, the direction is, it's assuming that your back is to the center of the room. Is that correct?
So forget you have a direction on that weak aura.
Okay.
If you see green, you stay put. If you see red, you run clockwise. That's it.
Yeah.
Can you explain what you mean by clockwise?
I mean, like, if you look at a clock, this...
Yeah, but like the boss is the center of the clock. To put it in perspective, I think is what
Correct.
You run towards the lightning zone.
Correct. Yeah. Instead of frost, it's lightning. Right. That's the way to put it. That's why I wanted to ask. We were running towards lightning, which
But we
obviously
go makes
were.
sense for range because we're like behind the boss or whatever. But
Yeah, you're right. It does make sense for us because we're looking at the boss. But if you're melee looking inward at the boss, it does not make sense. So to put it in perspective of like running towards the altar lightning, if you have it, if you don't have it, like you said, you stay put it, or you maybe run slightly towards frost or the skull area. To make sure you're not.
Right.
Everybody's supposed to be stacked anyway. There isn't a range in melee.
Yeah, everybody should be stacked. Like, it's going...
Yeah, true.
The question...
is there a marker for us to stack on, or is it just like everybody except the tanks?
We probably could make a marker.
We could.
Kind
I'll
of
put it on
slightly
somebody.
more towards the middle because we are going to have to bait that a few times moving forward.
It's just easier if there's a marker.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's a circle. Follow the circle. Skull is starting point, but it's the same idea we've always done on Heroic, guys. We stack, we move up. We stack, we move up. When Searing Carnage happens, we'll just reset slightly to the side because there's a moment where they're doing their thing. We're not running away. We're okay. And then we'll just come reset right beside it. While that's happening, there should be the ad soak that has to happen. So wait for those pillars to wait for those zones to change the look. Like you guys saw what it was. Careful when you go in it. You don't need an immunity or anything, but it definitely hurts when you step in there. So just be mindful. If we do our stack right, you've got 4 things right there ready to be soaked.
So, with the soaks, do we know about how long you have to stand in the soak for it to go away? Or is it just you touch it and the ad spawns?
No, the ads don't spawn if you get rid of them quick enough.
I went dispersion and I just sat in 2 at once, and they shrink and then they disappear, and you just don't get the ad.
Correct.
Yeah, that's definitely what it looked like it did.
So the only reason I bring it up is that Yes, I have AMS, so I can run over those pools, but I'm basically dooming 2 minutes of total damage. So
it probably should be a range. We have cast with ice block that could sit in it. It'd be probably a more efficient pick.
And I'm not trying to be selfish. It's just
No.
I'm literally useless.
And
we
I
also
still have to
probably
run into it, and I'll be taking damage while I move into it. Like I tried soaking one earlier, and it just damn near deleted me just touching it.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. You do have to be able to get in it before you ice block. If it kills you instantly,
right?
That's gonna have a really complicated.
Try and feel it. We'll see if we can optimize that part of it.
If we're taking a little, like, we can play it closer, right?
We can probably tighten it up a bit and not have it dispersed as much. Technically, it's what it does is it's on top of magma burst. So instead of leaving such a big gap as we did, so everybody right now should be on circle, and other than the tanks.
Defensive. Watch your step.
On magma burst, just move slightly, guys. Move slightly off of it.
Shockwave.
Watch it. Stack on circle. Stack back on circle. Right next to it. If the tanking placement is horrible, by the way, you gotta let us know. The next strat here.
Can you just step in there, Weave?
Watch your step.
I need somebody else to.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Defensive.
Yeah, there was. I don't know. I could not find a place to go.
Yeah, we need like a little more room.
Can probably take the bosses a little bit further up. There's not enough room.
Yeah,
for
right
range.
before that, there was nowhere for us to stand. I guess we could bait to the left.
I think baiting on the side of it is not helping because that's where typically the guys are running. So if we keep that line frontal along the fire frost, you can wipe it, guys. Instead of
that's true.
Left or right was causing a bottleneck. If we just keep it on north and south like we had been, I think you guys will be okay for movement.
Right, I think that's right because obviously it's baiting clockwise, and if there's a whole shit ton of fire, then clearly that's not going to work out well. So obviously keeping the boss further, yeah, that makes sense.
You probably can, Lonkus. I don't know.
I'm saying like, okay, first one we just bait to the right like that, and then wonder we you can do everything during AMS, so he can just take that first one, right? And then after that, then we start. You guys pull the tanks, like start pulling back.
The
give us room.
The boss. So there was already a second pool by the time that first set was dropping, and then Searing Carnage happened, very very close to it. So I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. Let's try north and south, and we'll see. I'll try and pinpoint the exact timing of it. Dump on pole, and when the ad spawns, just switch your focus. He spawns fairly quickly, so you still should have some things running. We'll see if we need to change that, but for now, that's... There's repairs everywhere. Food is at the back. And by repairs everywhere, I mean there's 2 bots down.
My bad, guys.
No worries.
Soldiers of Lordaeron, rise to meet your master's call.
All right.
Enough games.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step.
I move up.
Shockwave.
And Raging Inferno, so go now.
Taunt boss.
And Mammoth Burst is coming. Okay, so we do have a bit of a window. There's one left in the back. Somebody go step in it.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Defensive.
Watch it. Watch the front. Watch the front. I know.
Watch your step. Taunt boss.
Range after that. Reposition.
Watch your
He's at
step.
70%.
Good. Searing Carnage.
Watch your step. Defensive.
What did I? Oh, I got knocked into a Searing Carnage. Great. You want to go really tight. Wait. Go now. Good. So here's Focus Lightning. Interrupts are important still. On the small ad. Lethal Current needs to get out every single time. Interrupts need to happen, guys. Start Recital soon, apparently.
Dance time.
Chase him down.
Absurd.
Don't forget the interrupts. Thunderstrike, something to soak maybe.
Watch your step.
I'm not sure where it is. I hate that ad. Stop porting. Alright, good. Now keep the interrupts, kill the fire. Alright, so now go to Earth. And we stay at Earth. Earth does have a frontal... No, that's the other one, sorry.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Cool. Let's reset.
Watch your step.
Barely a test of my skill.
Alright, let's try something actually. Let's try Earth first. I want to see something. Earth first. What's that?
I was just agreeing.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Why? What's wrong with this?
The combination of Earth, fire and lightning feels a lot more like this is typically what they're doing, but that intermission is rougher than anything we've ever done. Not because of the extra damage, but just because there's a lot more movement, a lot less control on that intermission. The intermissions don't hurt so much. It's pretty much the same thing as they are on Heroic. I mean, if you guys don't want to try it and we keep going, it just felt a lot more hectic than if we do fire and ice and lightning and earth like we had been doing. I don't know. It's a thought.
So what's it? Or we're gonna end up having the fire in the second one anyway, right?
Yes.
At some point.
We get fire with frost instead of fire with lightning. Frost is a lot easier to deal with than fire. Earth already gives some healing absorbs as well, and the frost damage is. I don't know. It's break anyways. Sorry. Let's take that time and we'll come back. There's food on the floor if you don't want to miss that feast before break.
We'll get a feel for what works out. I know we tend to do Earth on Heroic first, just for the damage perspective and having Hero. So see how it works on this.
Shadow to the aid of fire!
Oof. I gotta get it back above 1 million. Hey. Be scared. Rolling twos is dangerous.
I'm so scared, dude. I don't want to roll. Oh!
Oh no!
Ooh, Jesus.
It's too far away.
Alright, 2 minutes and a half. Last roll.
Oh god, let's go. It's a big one.
What are you guys doing?
Spending time during break.
This is where the big boys play.
You got a mill and you were tired of looking at the number?
No, it's all worked up to this moment.
I'm so stressed out and it's not even money.
Oh yes. Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yes.
Not this
god.
again. Not this again, dude. I'm gonna lose 500k.
Yes. I told you it was all a ploy. One more minute again. You brought popcorn.
One more time, double or nothing. 1 million. Let's go.
We don't have time for 1 million.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh, that was a quick one.
Yeah, I mean, sorry you brought your popcorn for that.
Oh, you lost instantly, shocker.
Yeah.
So I think your record was what, like 400 to 1, right?
431.
Yeah, 431 to 1. It was impressive. I was there. I was like, that just happened.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. All right. Let's keep at it. Let's do fire and then lightning. Let's see if we can get comfortable with that intermission. It feels a bit hectic. Maybe we'll get used to it.
Yeah, we'll give it some pulls, see
Yep.
how it works.
And don't forget, lightning is focus. Let's try and see if we can do. Let's do one more pull where we focus the ad. After that, I'll want to see if we can do the opposite and see what kind of damage extra we can get, because damage will matter. So let's see what we can do focusing, and let's see after that what we can do without focusing. Try and pay attention to the transition percentage. The ad is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. New Clyde, you good?
We ended up having to like turn around there, right? And it gets kind of hectic with the recital.
Mhm.
'Cause we're kind of in here for a long time. Like I kind of like us sidestepping and then having like Wonder Weeb do the first one, and the tanks kind of never moving. Like the very first one just going east-west.
Right,
And
because
then-
the magma blast actually came after.
Magma blast came after what?
So we dropped some on Skull. We moved. Wonder actually had to go soak, and
Yeah,
then
so don't move.
and then
Don't
the
move. Yeah,
and
that's
then
what
the blast came. So if you guys, yeah, I see what you mean.
The first one, don't move, let him soak, and then
You guys
after
move
that,
here.
we start moving.
We're still here.
Just for the first one, we sidestep. Then after that, we kind of like do the north-south like we were talking, like we are supposed to do, and that
Yeah.
should give us like a little bit more room in this whole zone.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't have to turn around.
Right.
Go like Weeb, then Wonk is the next though.
Yeah.
For soaking.
And once the ad is that if there's something left to soak, a tank can easily step in.
Okay. We're on Earth now.
Are we? Oh, look at that.
We are, aren't we? Here, Maror.
What? You? No.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
Try to stack some of these plus them all on iron, the circle.
Watch your step.
You usually try to bait this. Yeah.
Shockwave.
Oh no. Okay, so it happened first? Okay, interesting. So now it's up, now you go soak.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
Watch your
Raising
step.
Inferno. Watch the Sundering. We gotta make sure you taunt the boss.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Defensive.
Oh hell. Those little soak warps, you can just run through them and you don't take much damage.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Don't forget the interrupts, guys. This ad will kick our ass.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Watch the magma burst, and we're starting to move. Yep. I think moving after that cast is the play. He doesn't have time to. Alright, focus. Focus lightning. Don't forget the small interrupts on the small ads. As I say, the first one goes through.
I mean, everybody should be kind of grouped again so we don't get teleports far.
It doesn't teleport on people, as far as I know. Whoever has fire, by the way, between you and me, Nor, needs to bring it to the lightning every time.
There's soaks.
Watch your step.
I don't know where they are.
I think there's always in the center.
Yeah, they were like 6 on the center.
Do we need to tank this in the center to help you guys, or?
Well, we might need to assign the ogres so they know to go over there.
Yeah, definitely range, but I think it's more or less just getting familiar with where they are, because as we know, those 6 come out on heroic, so just realizing they come to the center is gonna help.
Olark, he does teleport to a player, by the way.
He does? Okay, so you...
Yes.
I felt like I saw him teleport randomly sometimes. Okay, so...
No, it's definitely clear.
Yeah, my bad. So yeah, let's definitely try and stack as much as possible. I mean, we do have a condom.
Well, it would also help for the fact of fire, just, you know, to not have people interestingly out of position where people are more clockwise and then don't get it, and then people that do get it are counterclockwise, so they're running, you know, just that scenario could happen.
Yeah. And I believe the...
I saw, while I was dead, I had a good view of the fight, and one thing I saw happen twice were people, there was like a, you know, bunch of pools of lava on the floor, and there were people stuck on the left counterclockwise side of those that got the run it out thing, whatever that's the weak aura thing, right? And they couldn't run clockwise because there was fire to their clockwise, so they ran the other way, like they ran counterclockwise.
Right.
That happened 2 different times.
And that's all stemming from the point of not stacking in the first place to bait those lavas. Kind of like we do in the first place of like baiting them moving forward. If we're all stacking, then they're going to go there. At least to my understanding, they're on players and not random, I guess. So then at that point, they'll have a direction to be able to go clockwise and not be more or less out of position due to those lava pools.
All right. Let's get used to this.
So I know we talked it in chat, but to clarify, Nairi's not dying.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step.
Watch it if you're on blue, you may get hit by this frontal. You should be standing on diamond. If you're not on diamond, go fight diamond.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Defensive.
I killed the whole raid. I killed the whole raid.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, but
Yeah, I screwed some things up there.
Not only that, but most of the people that got actually the Searing Carnage, they didn't go counterclockwise.
there's nowhere to. Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
There was nowhere to go for them there.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just one of those things where you still
Does so we're starting on Skull. You're doing the next one on X, and he's clearing Skull fairly quickly. Then you're moving up to Circle, and then people ended up there. What if? I don't know if you followed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So what if instead we start here, second one right there. Third one would be here. Searing Carnage would have open land on the left.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, we don't need to turn around. That's what I'm saying. Like, first puddle, we drop Skull, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If you
we
drop
move-
the first one on if you drop the first one on Skull, then you move to X. Boss is still like I'm still here with the boss. You know, I'm still on Triangle with the boss.
Yep.
And so you guys move to X, then Wonder can easily clear Skull. And then when that one happens, you guys can move to Circle. Moving to Circle, everybody's still in range of the boss. Once that happens, even I can move with the boss right here. Like, it's not going to make much of an adjustment. There's nothing technically on Triangle because, you know, nobody was standing there. So now when Searing Carnage happens, and you guys should be on Circle when that happens. They should have free reign to run this way.
Right. Yeah, I do think it's somewhat awkward to more or less bait to the clockwise side.
Yeah, it's just either way. Like, we were just going back to north-south. It doesn't really matter which way we do the first one, right? In the first bait. I'm saying, like, if we're on Skull, if we're on X, we're just going to be pushing this way every time after the circles, right? So that our orientation remains the same. It's weird.
The reflex so far has been this into people moving there, and that's our issue. People end up here, and there's fire right there, and so this is what I'm trying to get us away from. That's all. Yes, we're supposed to be north-south, but we're not properly managing that north-south stacking properly for some reason. So let's just take that away. The only exception being the first one. You guys are there, and then we go back into our corner north-south where we know when we're on that edge there'll be nothing. It's a small adjustment.
Yeah. Xto has a good point because I felt the same way. When we go to move forward on that bait, we
just need to move further. Yeah.
I tend to go to the right a little bit because that is the same point that frontal's coming out on the tanks, and I've literally seen my feet in it pretty much. And I'm like, oh,
we can give a bit more distance.
Right. And that may be the solution as well. It's the same scenario, but that's the reason I feel like most range are kind of walking to that side because they see that frontal and they're like, no, like, and they move and then it baits it awkwardly.
Yeah, we'll try and give you guys a bit more distance then.
Drop food.
Oh, sorry.
He just says hunger. That's all he says. That's great. Oh,
Hunger.
It's so funny.
Oh, you hungry, girl?
Right. Like, oh wow, he's hungry.
You like popcorn? It makes your teeth go pop, 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 pop.
What?
Jesus.
You alright, man?
Yeah, no one gets that.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it, but it's just.
I don't know.
He's like, we killed that spider.
All right, guys, start on diamond. Everybody on diamond. Tanks are the only ones not on diamond.
I thought we were doing the move left for the first one because he's over.
3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master.
Like we were saying, there's more or less two solutions to this issue. As long as they move them up further, the balls, I'm saying, we can move straight up.
Watch your step. Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Searing Carnage coming, guys?
Defensive.
Yeah, then we had to like move to the frontal. That's awkward too.
No, that one was good. We just had
There's
people
a little bit
There-
of
there-
room, but yeah.
There was also
we were set up.
there was also a Searing Carnage that was kind of making it weird for people. We got a lot of things to clear in the back, guys.
A lot of stuff, a lot of stuff.
I got it. I can get part of it as well.
Watch your feet.
Mostly, yeah, those are nothing.
Taunt boss.
Definitely don't want to hit up
Watch
at
your
7 HP.
Stack. No.
Watch your step.
Be consumed by flame.
Defensive.
Yeah, some people still running the wrong way with Searing Carnage doesn't help.
But
Yeah.
we're against the wall there. When we do this turnaround like this, we don't have anywhere to go.
Right, because as Searing Carnage goes off, and this is what I experienced, I couldn't run, or I didn't have it.
Alright, let's
but I
reset
couldn't
this.
run the right way
Let's reset
because
this
of
and
the
talk about
frontal
it.
going out. So with that frontal going out, it's almost the exact same time, and it makes it very awkward for us to try to move, especially then because of the right direction. But regardless, we have to try to bait that frontal to literally the outside of the room. It can't be clockwise or counterclockwise because
So-
it messes with one side or the other.
So the first one, the only reason it was rough is because there was a Searing Carnage on the wrong side, and people didn't know where to go. The boss was pointed towards the wall. He didn't move. There was nothing going on the tank side. You guys should have had a lot of room to work with. There wasn't because there was a Searing Carnage in the
No,
wrong.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say a lot of room because I
mean,
know the Searing Carnage was right there, but realistically, there was a lot of fire on
There,
the
there was a lot of there was a lot of fire there. The boss was literally where I am right now. I was standing on triangle, and you guys could have just stepped right here. The problem is you couldn't because there was a Searing Carnage that came this way. So we just need to clean up the Searing Carnage direction, guys. That's all we got to do for the first part. Now, there's some subsequent Searing Carnages that we need to fix up. Let's please avoid trying to debate what we need to do mid-pull when it's happening, because some people are trying to focus on what we need to do. Trying to go over the strategy mid-pull there, I think is confusing a lot of people, and we're not understanding what's going on. So let's live some pulls. That first section, I think what we did right there was fine, other than Searing Carnage direction. Let's re-pull this. Let's go again. Here's some food.
Here's some food, kids. Shut up and eat.
Yeah, right.
I think we should keep trying to that first one. Like, don't
The-
move the boss at all.
the tight
keep
like
the
you
boss
like?
as close as possible. Like, keep it super close because you backed up already on the first one a little bit. Like the ads were away, so we ended up stepping in front of that lava pool anyway, and Wonder we had to go out of melee to soak.
So the boss stepped away or the ad stepped away? Because it's two different things.
Yes, it felt like both of them.
So
The ad was way behind. The boss was moved a little bit as well.
okay, so I need to adjust my positioning with that ad. Nor you got to make sure you taunt when that cast is going on so he doesn't move. We have to both be a lot tighter on that.
And I really think we want to avoid doing that U-turn like we do. So if we're just super tight, we can save a lot of room in this whole order.
Right.
5, 4,
Being super tight, meaning on dime.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Well, that and not moving the boss a lot yet.
Big ad.
Moving a lot less when the magma comes out is the point.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
Watch the frontal, guys. Back to diamond, guys. If you're not on diamond, back to diamond. Stack the diamond.
Taunt boss.
Weave.
Watch your step.
Oh, we go north south. Yep. And get ready to move right if you have the red, or move left if you have red.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Stack. We gotta restack.
Find diamond, guys.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Taunt boss.
Searing Carnage coming really quickly, guys.
Watch your step.
You gotta pull the boss up. Yeah, we don't have any room again.
Defensive. Watch your step.
We gotta start heading over. Alright, see what we can do with this intermission. Here, still stacked, guys. Stay stacked as much as possible. We're going to we're going to that lightning. Keep the interrupts going on the small guy.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage movement happened. It's okay. Restack.
Looks in middle coming.
Help, sir.
Oh, it's all in the middle, always. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't get that. Good job, guys. Good call.
Watch your step.
Alright, let's reset this.
Help, sir.
Fire guys stacking damage is pretty nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's honestly, it's more the not dealing with the lightning quick enough that's hurting us there.
Well, honestly, like, and maybe someone saw it differently, but really every time, the Searing Carnage is going the wrong way, or at least someone's doing it. So, I guess to clarify, or at least in my understanding, the Searing Carnage is always going clockwise, which means if you have the red symbol, you are targeted with the Searing Carnage, and that means you are going clockwise around the boss, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like more times than not, the Searing, because I try to Tranquility, which is obviously sitting there, and every time, or at least most pulls, I can't because I get hit with the Searing Carnage, and I run like 5 steps counterclockwise to the boss and then try.
It also feels like he casts his which wasn't something he was doing on heroic, but it feels like he's casting his like star fire as well at the same time or something. So there's something else of fire going out at the same time. Yeah, that's awesome.
We do have the puddles on the ground again, so it's like in that ad phase, so it's a little more
hectic.
complicated than just running clockwise, because you might run into a fire, so people get in bad spots.
Intermission, still hectic. That's okay. Let's figure out the end of first phase first. I think the first part of it was okay. The first Searing Carnage was a lot better. You need us on that Searing Carnage to move the boss a bit deeper. Is that what I understood?
Yeah, I guess it was the second one. You didn't move deep enough, so we didn't have room to get close to the boss, basically.
Okay,
so
so
we're stuck on both
I
sides
think
of
he,
this.
I think he's doing 3 Searing Carnages, maybe, or is it 4? Like, there was a Searing Carnage that came right after we killed the ad. Was that the second Searing Carnage or the third one? Do you know?
I don't know how many are there. I can look on the note.
Because there's a moment where we cleared the whole floor there.
There's only 2. There's only 2. It's at 46 seconds and 132. So the first one was perfectly well. It was okay. The first one. The second one at 130. Is where we had trouble. We needed room.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like there's one after that too. You may be right that there isn't. I think there is around 2:15 or something.
There's that should be ad phase. It says 2:30. I don't know.
All right.
I'm watching Liquid do this, and they're going rotating around the boss instead of trying to move into the boss.
Min-maxing damage for Race Will first, but
so what?
I just mean if we all move left instead of in, then we won't feel so unsafe, and that's why I think people are going.
And so to clarify, when
You know
you're
what I'm
saying
saying?
left, and because we've been kind
Yeah.
of talking in clockwise versus counterclockwise, are you referring to like clockwise? Or
No, he's literally talking about going around. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I just mean they're baiting the pool, right? Then everyone just goes left, so they're still in melee range. Then they bait more, and then they go left, and then they go left. You know what I mean?
So is left clockwise then? I'm just trying to refer to like what your
Maybe it's a
perspective
dumb idea. I don't know.
of
It's just
the
right
right-
now. It feels like I can't tell if my character is still in the fire because there's a million boss animations, and then there's fire behind me, and then there's a million little characters.
Yeah,
Like, it's
we were
just-
fine. Just keep doing it. We were fine.
Yeah.
The first one. The first one was perfectly clean.
We
We're
just
good.
need to figure out a solution for the second one right now. For the reposition.
Yeah, just pull the boss a little farther, and we're fine.
That fire
We can get
doesn't
through that phase.
hurt that much either, so I've literally stood there thinking I'm into the fire, and then like my DBM's not screaming at me to get out of it, so I'm not in it. So it's like I don't know. I've played that game because I mean the fire definitely does damage, but not that much if you're just kind of standing in it a little bit.
This first one, I'm gonna go to the right from now on. This very first one, we had like half people going one way, half the other. I'm gonna go to the right from now on. But that was very clean, like the very first one.
Yeah.
We could just take it right in melee. We had a lot of room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of
Begin.
Back.
Stack on diamond.
Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave.
I didn't understand your right, so I was probably out of range of melee with that boss position early on.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Searing Carnage coming up.
Is it cloaking? And now pull boss.
Watch your step.
Need more room.
Like this much room or more?
Defensive.
We need a little bit more quicker.
And terrible though.
So
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Taunt boss.
It feels like we need to get out of this hole when this happens.
Yeah, now we're screwed.
Yeah.
This happens. This is what we're trying to avoid by like being super
Right.
tight.
Let's just reset this. Let's try and figure this out. No use getting to intermission. Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't have you obviously turn that way because clearly, and that's what happened. And I was kind of referring to is that Carnage comes out when the frontal bait, so it's like, man.
It's about the front though. It's about pulling away from the lava so that we get tight, and then people can just move left
So
and right.
the problem is there's some magma bursts on people running because of Searing Carnage, and it's always going to generate that line of defense that we just saw there. So I have a feeling that what we actually need to do is that after that we've done this north-south for the Searing Carnage, we readjust where there's a new north-south coming from this perspective instead.
The very first one, if we get the very first one correct, like it's gonna be very clean.
I know, but the problem is there's people running from Searing Carnage. Those people that may be range and they have fire on them, and that's gonna spawn on them and generate that wall of fire that we're struggling with.
That's fine though, because right, we're not gonna as long as everybody's going left, we could then send Wonkus and Exto to soak. We have the whole time to reset, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like we need to be starting a little bit closer towards this ring. I feel like and this is going twofold, with obviously where the boss is, so melee can hit it. But
Boss was not in the right position for him going right like he did.
Right, like right here.
I was right here. I needed to be right there, so slight adjustment.
And right now, the fire first bait honestly has been a lot closer to about right here, and that's hurting.
It's less about the fire bait, right? It's okay. We bait this very first fire. We move to the right. We have to move again for the second swirlies, and then we're standing here. Wonder Weeb is killing it, right? Then we're baiting again. We get a second set of circles. That's when we need to move forward, and you need to move the boss right away. You didn't move the boss that time, so there was no moving forward, right? We were stuck all around this fire puddle that had just spawned, the second one. Then we had some people over here, we had some people over here, the recital happened, and we had some people go this way, some people go left. What we need is it to instantly be pulled, and now it's recital, and people with it go left. So that there's only going to be the fire on the left here, right? Everybody else is clean, they just take one step to the right, and they're slamming DPS, they don't have to move.
Right.
They're still on the point.
So that's what I missed. I missed
we need the clean...
up.
Yeah, we need the boss to be pulled up, and the clean recital to the left. Then if there's fire on the left, Exto and Wonkus can go soak it.
Alright, stack on diamond, guys, on the edge tight.
Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Apple boss. Alright, if you get red, you have to go to the left.
Defensive.
Restack.
Watch your step.
Let him Raging Inferno, and then we clear this. Kill the boss. I'll clear them all. I'll clear them all.
Watch your feet. Incinerate. Watch your feet. Too far away. Watch your feet.
Restack.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Taunt boss.
Give me 2 seconds, Nort. I missed.
Reds.
So I need more help on this next time, apparently. Searing Carnage.
Watch your step.
I'm moving boss. You guys gotta go.
Defensive.
Yeah, we're steering too tight there.
Watch your step.
People are going the other way.
Because we were too tight, then they didn't have the exact same spot to move. It's fine. Let's keep going. Get new Clyde up. Let's try fighting this around the middle, guys. Lethal clearance out. Out. Good. Searing Carnage coming.
Watch your step. so. Watch your
I'd love to tell you when, I just don't know when, Rian, so pick a smart moment if you think. You can also wait for these to die. Go ahead.
I would just die if I do it now. Sitting on 2 fire.
Oh, you would?
Stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody stack up, bring those ads in, get interrupted. There's another one that just spawned, get it interrupted. Good.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Somebody get some big heals on Rian, Ankit. Oh, I don't know where.
I have a big kill on you, Rian. Go ahead.
Taunt began.
Oh, apparently we both got hit. This is gonna be gnarly. How were... Yeah, wow. Alright, you can hold this for 30 seconds.
Watch your step.
Man, this is a lot of aliens already.
Watch the frontal, more sundering, more hurt on Nor.
Watch your step.
Ads. You can beers, yeah.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, both overlap. Nice.
That's spicy.
Yep.
Defensive. Taunt boss. Health warning.
Oh, sorry, that was evil. I killed
Watch
you.
your step.
All right. Better. I think going in the middle and just rotating around clockwise in the middle with Searing Carnage, he eventually teleports, reposition there, reset, and I think that did a lot better.
I would like to clarify now that we're out of this pool, like what everyone means with clockwise, going left, going right, because I think everyone has a little bit slight different understanding.
I mean, people have to stop talking about left and right. That's the first thing. Like, we're talking about clockwise or yeah. If you look at a clock and the direction the arrows go, that's clockwise. That means from fire to lightning to earth to frost.
Well,
So when we get Searing, when we get that ability, whoever gets it goes clockwise.
Correct.
The red people.
So originally, I thought when you're saying clockwise, you meant clockwise around the boss.
No. We're not optimizing DPS on the boss to that point. We're just gonna dip basically, if you get it. Do you get?
I wasn't saying anyone was going around the boss with Searing. They're just going around boss with baiting the little swirlies.
Yeah, he's just saying he was going around the boss with Searing.
Yeah, it's like Germination in Academy.
Yeah, I didn't get it often, but the times I did, that was my bad.
You're good. We need to. There's that second Searing. We just have to distance you guys from it. Nor when I'm clearing the. Two things. We need to move quicker away from that pack of Magma Blast before that Searing Carnage, because they didn't have room on that second one. Slight adjustment there. And the other point is I can only do one stack. Doing 2 stacks takes too long. So as much as I was very nicely intentioned, doing 2 stacks takes too long and spawns some ads. So I need somebody to help me on the second one once the ad is dead. Food.
So
I know, hunger. You guys are...
Hunger.
So So with all that being said, does anybody not understand the aspect of if you have the Searing Carnage, you're going clockwise or counterclockwise? I just know that I'm telling you, I feel like every single time somebody has went one way or the other. Now that may be dependent on there wasn't enough room in between the balls, but I was just asking the question.
Ultimately, I mean, people, where we really need to get to is the point where right before Searing Carnage is getting ready to come out, people need to plan if they get it to know ahead of time where they're going with it. You know what I mean? Like, there's my path. I'm going this way.
Yeah, I'm calling it out for you guys to take a moment to think about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Stacking on diamonds and parts.
Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave.
Oh shit! Look at that. I forgot about that. Back on diamond, guys. And soak him.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
You got room, guys. Use it.
Defensive. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Honk it. Let's get a rose on him too.
Taunt boss.
And Searing Carnage is.
Watch your step.
I'm moving the boss hard.
I dodged wrong one.
Searing Carnage, watch it.
Defensive.
Come. And go. Alright, let's do it in the middle again. I liked what we saw, and that's why we forgot a soak there. Which soak is that? Let's watch it on the Searing Carnage here. There's a big thing right next to us.
Target you.
Watch it, guys. I have boss and lethal on me.
Absurd. Watch your step.
That's pretty nasty overlap too. That's going off with the Carnage.
Yeah. Alright, let's reset this.
So in phase 1, you guys, the two tanks, you guys were just kind of randomly pulling back too. Like, there wasn't any circles and you guys just kept going back and back and back and you cornered yourself, like, and we had nothing in there. I don't know if that Thunder Strike pushes you back or something.
Sundering Strike pushes the tank back, and if the taunt doesn't happen quick enough, like during the cast, he'll run after us. So that may be something right now we're not tight on. So Nor, if you notice the boss running after you, let me know that I'm not tight enough, and I'll do the same.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a hammer already.
Then I guess it makes sense. Like, it's still kind of madness in the intermission when you get recital. Do you want to like run fires out and everybody else in?
We could.
Puddle drop out.
Yeah, we could.
Or are puddles random? Like
The puddle, so there's puddles that spawn from the ad spawn. I think that is targeted on somebody. So that is something that it's going to be harder to control. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, because we kind of wanted to keep the center clear so we can still soak, right?
Kind of.
That's what we died to. Basically, it's like one of the things was under fire and we probably didn't soak it.
I think so.
Is it bad if 2 people are in those?
No. I don't believe so.
I think me and Castile both went in it, and then we saw each other, and we both got out.
Hurry and Wits, heal up. Not heal up, repair, sorry. For the record, we're still focusing the ad. I'll pay attention to boss health this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master elements.
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Be consumed by flame.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Guys, gotta be soaking these.
Yeah, like X though, walk this.
Watch your feet. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Searing Carnage coming, guys.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Get Wonder up. Oh no.
Begin.
Bows to me.
On square, guys. On square over here. Oh no, he's there.
Watch your step.
Watch the Searing Carnage.
Run away.
Look to the
Help serve.
Soak, soak, soak.
Watch your step.
New recital coming. Lightning's far, go to it.
That was unfortunate target.
Trying to back it up into the Searing Carnage coming.
Watch your step.
Alright, it's reset.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your step.
I got double lightning into Searing Carnage there. It's like you've got to be kidding me, dude. That was the
No
absolute
DPS
worst.
for you.
We got our first good recital in phase 1.
I think so.
Everybody went the right way. And the,
Am I
now that
going too
we've-
deep on the first one?
Yeah, let's try and not go quite as deep on the first one
Since we're getting tighter, yeah.
figured it out a little bit.
Yep.
Are we still doing clockwise thing for the ad Searing Carnage?
Yeah, it should. I would imagine during Searing Carnage, it should always be.
So he's talking about intermission. Intermission, I don't know what the solution is right now. There's definitely some things spawning a bit all over the place. I think bringing that, I think going out, the problem is that he will jump to the guys that are far, and then suddenly our soaks are far. So that's the issue with going outwards. I think Nor, your job and my job is to grab that lightning as much as possible, and that first port he's going to do is going to be outside the circle, and there's also going to be an ad spawn somewhere. We have to make sure that we grab that lightning guy and we bring in right. We slowly back him up right of that, so that the Searing Carnage, the guys can actually go right. Searing Carnage, people, what I highly suggest you guys do is not to let's say this is the middle circle, okay? Because I don't want to go towards the middle. And let's say we're on diamond. If you have Searing Carnage and I tell you to go right, I don't want you guys to do this. What I'd like to see from you guys is around the circle in the middle as much as possible. That way you're not bringing not Dathia, but the lightning dude super far out. If you're here and he spawns on you on circle, then we can just reposition on circle and keep doing what we're doing from circle. But we're still inside that middle part and be able to soak.
And the Searing Carnage has some time for that particle effect to fall.
Yeah, you can stutter step it.
Decent amount of time, really. Like
you can
3
kind of
seconds,
stack
2
it
seconds.
closer to each other.
Yeah.
You can like cut off a cast between each.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the webs dropping on the last boss we just did, like that second or two in between before it drops another one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of iron elements.
Big ad. Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Good.
Defensive. Watch your step.
I was lucky. We still gotta be soaking these guys.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Incinerate.
Watch your feet. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step.
Let's get Wonder up.
Begin.
Alright, together. Alright, we're good here. Focus Stormbreak.
Run away.
Don't forget those interrupts. They have to happen.
Watch your step.
Siren Carnage. He's porting, just go over. It's behind us, actually. Keep the interrupts going. There's one far, please. Thank you. Soaks are happening. Soak. Alright, we obviously missed the soak there.
Holy cow, I was looking around.
Run away.
Didn't think I saw one.
I saw one under us, and the others were super faint. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was standing in one myself.
Yeah, there was a 240k hit there. Yeah.
So I don't know if I was,
That was
snapping around or anything during that pull, but it says I died to Searing Carnage, and I was nowhere near any of them. So I don't know if that's happening else or whatever, but it was odd.
I basically moved to the wall on that second Searing Carnage as soon as that blast comes out. Is that too far? Is that...
That actually wasn't bad as long as people as long as people restacked. We did have room for the Searing Carnage to move out, but we didn't really restack. We can restack and just.
So I mean, there's a magma blast. It already happened. As long as if, let me rephrase that. Let's say you're here. It's not a condom anymore. It's a diamond. All right. So you're stacked. Magma blast happens. I bring it to the wall because I know the next thing is Searing Carnage. You basically have all this room up here to move.
Yeah.
If people are moving left of that diamond, then they're in trouble. But I mean, even if they move slightly or too much or whatever, they should all have this whole area cleared to move left or right. So I don't know if people are moving left here and it's making it awkward. Is that what's going on? No?
Yeah, we were more deeper here, right? And you were with your back against the wall. And I was about here where New Clyde is. We had a circle right about here behind us.
So I have to make sure I'm coming into the pocket more, basically, instead of going to the wall?
No. I would keep it back to the wall like you're doing, because the people out here with a problem, they all needed to come in and stack. And as long as we stacked, we have this room to run out, like you're saying.
All right.
So going to the wall was better there. We just need everybody to regroup.
Cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave.
You and I can just take that hit, Nor, if that means not moving the boss.
Okay.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step. Defensive.
Watch the tank, guys.
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Stack, guys. Stack, 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 stack.
Taunt boss.
Sorry. Move boss a bit.
Watch your step.
You guys have a lot of room right now, actually.
Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step.
Get him up. Alright, stack on blue. Interrupt in the back, please. Thank you.
Run away.
Watch the Searing Carnage.
Watch your step.
Alright, find it again. Lethal Current, get it out.
Help so. Watch your step.
Soak it, soak it, soak it. Find him, he moved. Good. Keep the interrupts on the small guys.
Get a good stack here. Get a good stack if we can.
Searing Carnage now.
Watch your step.
Just bring it out, guys. Bring it out here. It's okay. If you don't stand in shit. Stupid bullard. Good job. Small ad spawn.
Watch your step.
Alright, good.
Watch your step.
Go at Earth. You were not in Earth.
Oh, he like last second juke.
Try and hold it for 40.
Watch your step.
Dance.
There's a new dance coming in 5 seconds as well. Watch the tank.
Watch your step.
Big heals on Nor from here on out. Watch the dance again. From the ad this time.
Watch your step.
Ads are spawning. Get a big res up. I'll AoE taunt.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Watch the bedrock.
Watch your step.
Again. Ooh, there's a nice one there. It's gonna be fun. Watch the frontal.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Alright, guys, second intermission. Let's wipe it.
How many do people typically see?
I didn't hear that, Wonkus. What?
Oh, just how many of these like intermission?
We do
back and forth
we do 2 intermission, and after this, we basically go into a full frost zone.
Yeah, he has a timed enrage.
Yeah.
So he won't do a third middle phase. It'll just start doing insane flex damage.
Yeah. So we phased it at 66, focusing the ad. I'd like to see what we can do not focusing the ad. So these next pulls, guys, just cleave the ad. That may mean we need to soak more things. We'll see how we deal with it. But I want to see the amount that being said, if we focus ad doing the dance like we've been doing, I think that has been clean. That has been good. I think 66, 65 is about what we can do doing that. I just want to see the amount of damage we can grab if we do boss instead. So a lot more to manage maybe, but I think maybe we can get a few extra percent there. Because percent
is way back here if you can't see it.
Yeah.
We're also in Earth right now.
Good point. Repair bot at the stairs, Cass.
Also, definitely time in the intermission to stack up for the recital.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it normal.
And as soon as the lightning guy's dead, you guys can start going outwards. It should be a lot safer going out than on the side. It's just we're doing it while the electricity guys is alive, so we can control where he spawns.
That puts us pretty close to the middle soaks too. We don't have to go across the room for him.
Yeah, that's the main point why I don't want him to port across the room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again, focus boss here. Just leave off the other one.
Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Defensive.
Watch on the tank.
Watch your step.
Definitely a lot more to manage here, guys. Ooh, bringing boss is not a good idea.
Watch your feet.
One last, guys. Please, soaks. I need soaks.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Yeah, I tried to run in and ice block them, and no. So yeah, that definitely don't work.
Do we have more percentage? Yes. Do we have 3 extra percent for 3 deaths? Yes.
I'd say that's
I
a
died right,
sacrifice.
just a few seconds ago, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's tight. We just need to be a bit cleaner on how to clean it and maybe coordinate a bit more. Alright, stack up your dances happening in 2 seconds.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage. Awesome. Interrupts on the ad far, please. Good. That works too.
Middle folks.
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage. We've lost too many people here. Let's just reset this.
Watch your step.
The deaths are just extra mistakes. It wasn't like damage.
Searing Carnage, Flame Dominance. What is that?
I mean,
For 3%, I don't know if it's worth it for now though.
the only extra damage I got was a tick from a magma pool.
Yeah.
I feel like the ad did.
Yeah, but you live, right, without that, that's all. I mean,
What was that, Marcus?
Oh, I just don't feel. I feel like the ad wasn't up that much longer.
It was.
we do need to stack much quicker for that second recital. So, I don't know, maybe pull the boss a little quicker. And everybody needs to focus on stacking though. I didn't say anything, but...
Yeah.
I'm just saying the group was a little spread this second one, that's why I think someone died to recital, because it was everywhere again.
Okay.
But we had room for it.
Alright, let's try it again.
Yeah, you're right. There was like 3 that came out.
Let's try it again. Boss first. That being said, I can't help soak until that ad is dead, because otherwise as things start moving around, maybe a frontal goes into the range. So people have to step out and go soak those, and have to finish those soaks as well. I see a lot of little dippy thing that we just have to make sure that we Wonder, you good? Sorry. Wonder.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
Begin. Defensive. Watch your step. Shockwave.
Sorry, no.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Consumed by flame.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Raging Inferno, somebody needs to go stack these. I can slightly help. Good job. Good soaks. Watch the frontal.
Shockwave. Taunt boss. Watch your
Back
step.
up. Back up. Alright, pull boss a little, and then we gotta get ready to move.
Watch your step.
Consumed by flame.
Defensive.
Soak these orbs.
Watch your
One orb,
step.
one orb. There. Good. Nope. Just one in there.
Get X2 up.
Begin.
Take it, take it, take it. X2.
Why is it frost?
Wait.
Oh, you didn't go on time? Let's not even waste time, guys. Reset.
Yeah, this isn't even what we're practicing for. Is this combo? No.
Watch your step.
Didn't he lightning?
Yeah, he tried.
That's not.
We got the damage. We got the damage from it.
Possible, like, yeah. Yeah.
We always have him on the line when he does that X, and he's waiting for him to finish that cast and just walk over every single time. There's no reason that should have happened. Unless we've...
It's based on how many stacks he has, right? So if he somehow earlier stepped over here.
It was the same as usual.
It was the same as usual. So unless for some reason we got 100% lucky the rest of the night, that was weird. Let's just reset.
He didn't jump over here to Frost earlier in the phase for a second,
No,
did he?
because if he did, he'd kill everyone. Because
Yeah, he'd do that big pop.
Big
when
pop,
he
yeah.
jumps to a different side, yeah.
Are you good? Alright.
Yeah.
Super important, guys, to make sure you clear all of it. Even a slight one tick little thing, barely noticeable, will spawn ads. Keep focusing, boss. I think we're getting extra DPS out of it, even if it's a bit of extra management. We'll learn to do that better over time, and we'll gain a lot more DPS over time.
And it's much easier to soak if we pixel stack. I'm noticing Weave has to like move around in them, because as they disappear,
Right.
he has to move around, and now he doesn't
People
have
without
to
big defenses, it kind of helps if they're not pixel stacked, so you don't hit like 3 of them all at once and just get jibbed. Because like when I do it, if I'm not using,
I don't worry about the
big,
soak.
I'll just tap it once or twice just to knock it down, so other people can tap it as well.
The first one should be pixel stacked, and even then, the other two, it's only 2 stacks. Like, we have 2 Shadow Priests ready for it anyways, so... Like, you should only be picking up those small pieces if there are some.
That great.
I fucked it.
Watch your step.
Your call if you want to offset it. Watch it. When you're doing that, you're bringing it really far for the guys to DPS that...
Defensive. Watch your step.
How fast you soak for this?
Watch your step.
Room, give us some room.
Shockwave.
Too much. I'll readjust.
Taunt boss.
Here.
Watch your
Raging Inferno. Get ready to soak those. There's also a new stack coming out.
Alright, restack, everybody, restack.
Restack on moon. On diamond, sorry.
Defensive.
As soon as the magma bursts, now drop. Drop north. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Good.
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Okay. And lightning proc. What's up, guys? Alright, stack up, guys. Stack, 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 stack. Interrupt that in the back, bring it in. Focus lightning. Searing Carnage happening in 5 seconds. Watch where the new fire spawn, guys. Adjust. Just stack on the tanks. Searing Carnage, go. Where the hell is he? He's over there. Interrupt, please.
What's up?
Watch your step.
Searing Carnage.
Watch your step.
You guys can walk out with this one. And bring it back. That's just reset. Searing Carnage if you can die next time. Just group up, don't move. Stack up.
Watch your step. Watch your
No,
step.
it's I just realized this one anyways. You're lagging. Or I just couldn't.
No, it's probably that.
How long does bubble last? Jeez.
Oh, I bubble hearth. I'm in a loading screen.
I was gonna say he bubble hearth while he was standing there.
Oh, that's hilarious. They don't even know, bro. You got him Houdini.
Load, damn it, load!
Now, if we just have thorns damage, this would be perfect.
Doesn't know if it wants to kill me or not.
There he is.
He's gone.
There it is.
Alright guys, good stuff tonight. Senarth kill was good. I think we're getting pulls in and maybe it feels like, why did I drop a feast? And we're doing some things repetitive, but we're learning things and we're progressing, so.
It's better than not controlling your character, though.
Yes. I hate that fucking sliding, because, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing good, guys.
I'm trying to make just a micro movement so I can move out of a small puddle and then, yeah.
We did good. Good luck on your vaults next time. 2 shots instead of 1, so there's that. Have a good one, guys. I gotta go.
Bye. Bullark, did you give
Yeah,
me
yeah. That was me going. So.
Hey, just wanted to run something by. I'm sure that you probably know already that Mythin is kind of
Annoyed by
out.
Yeah.
And I was just chatting with him because sometimes people joke about it, sometimes people are serious about it, and yeah, he just seems. And I admittedly don't know the guy that well, but it seems like he's trying to play like team player,
Yeah.
and it's really hurting him because he just doesn't want to play the game. And I'm just worried that he's going to be another person that just washes out eventually because he's just tired of the game.
Okay.
Do you think it sounds like if he gets encouraged, he might pick his DK back up, which, I mean, especially in this fight, would be a good thing.
Right.
Because when I'm alive, not being retarded, I'm top of the meters. So having 2 of those would probably be good. But I don't know. I know that generally the vibe here. I mean, obviously having a warlock is very good compared to not having a warlock. But at the expense of him, I don't know whether it's worth it. He seems to be somebody that gets along with everybody. He's good morale and a good player and everything.
Yeah. Is your feeling that he's tired of playing Warlock? The responsibilities of Warlock? Is it he's tired of the game? Like you said, he was getting tired of the game. Is he tired of the Warlock package, or is he actually tired of the game?
The Warlock package is what it's seeming like. Because every time we talk about DKs, he's like pumped up about it. Because that was what the conversation was. So let me see. I reached out here. I said feeling burnout, and he all caps major. I said switch off lock, join me on Frost. He says yeah, but then we'd have no lock.
I don't give a shit.
I said it's not worth sucking the fun out of the game. He says plus my DK is under geared. It's about 20 item levels behind. I said who cares? Better to play what you want rather than dreading logging on. And he says I'd rather help the raid than be a boat anchor, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I mean,
I get
I'm not an admin. I'm not an officer.
No,
or
I get
whatever.
it.
So it's not on me to be like, play what you want. But
I
at
mean,
the same time,
I don't know if you haven't been around enough, but play what you want, not what you think I need, is my legit motto. Like I don't give a shit. I will deal with a fight. I'll deal with Soul Render on Mythic. Oh, damn it! Ugh.
You all right?
Yep. I dropped my knee. Like I thought I had a platform and I didn't, and suddenly we did Soul Render with 1 DK, and it was horrible. You know, it was like whatever. It is what it is, and we'll deal with it. We were vortexing, we were pushing, we were explosive shot or whatever the hunters do to group things up, and you know, it's like.
And that's in, you know, pre me being here, pre me coming back or whatever, you know, that was always, I remember you always saying that, like, play what you want, because there was people who would be like, oh, what do you want me to play, what do you want me to play? And I remember you always saying that you know, I'd rather you play the class you want to play fantastic than play the meta thing and,
right,
you know, play it average. And so just think it's worth a conversation with him in the coming days or whatever. Maybe not right away, 'cause he'll probably know that I went right to you, but
No,
and
you're
I don't
good.
know whether he'd care about that or not. But
Yeah, I don't know that he
I just
would.
figure
But, yeah.
keeping an eye on it. I really like Mythin. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and he's a good player, and,
yeah.
and clearly he cares about the group if he's willing to play something that he hates.
Mhm.
Because he's just constantly dogging on Warlock.
Yeah, he's sick of the responsibility, I think, and all the things that I ask of him. He just wants to hit things, and I get it.
Zug.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, realistically speaking, the only place we actually need a warlock is on Senarth. I know the pattern for Taros to not need one. It's not as pretty,
Yeah,
but it works.
It's never felt like. I mean, yeah, it basically just trivializes that move.
Yeah.
But I feel like even without a warlock, like we would totally find.
Oh, we already did it. Like, I just need to bait super left at that edge of where I know I'm spawning it in the right quarter, but I'm not. You know, like I don't know if you were there the night that we didn't have him and we did that, and it was trivial. You know, it's nothing. It's a small detail. So my point is, yeah, sure, we prod it with a warlock, but it legit we don't need one on Taros. Senarth we do, but I think I do. I mean, we haven't been able to recruit one, and that's rough. And maybe looking into a next year, we managed to recruit one. But in the meantime, I do have a plan B. I'm thinking out loud right now, and just
I just wanted to keep you up to date.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear all this stuff and whatever, and
I hear some
guess
of it, but
slightly
not
drug
to
it out
that
of him,
extent.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No.
Not that I'm like a hidden agent, but.
No, I mean, and people talk, and it's good to be able to know this so that I can react. I'd rather he switch and we're stuck with no lore lock than he can't enjoy the game. You know, it's.
Yeah. Or worst case, I mean, he leaves and then we don't have a warlock and we don't have him. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
which is
Like,
worse.
Yeah.
So. No, I definitely agree there. All right.
Anyway, that was all from me.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, thanks, Wonder. Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Just curious. And I know we, I know we spoke about it a bit a few weeks ago, especially when we initially asked you to bring the warlock to Senarth, and you were like, "Yeah, I rather holy than to Senarth warlock. It's absolutely horrible." Where's your mindset on that? Using the warlock sometimes, is it just the Senarth that bothers you? Is it just
No, I don't really care. The warlock had like no gear for a long time, and it just like sucked to play because it had really low haste. It just
Okay.
felt like caster classes suck when they have bad gear because everything takes forever to cast.
Right.
And then I learned how to play Destro, and I started really enjoying it. So I'm up to 412 now, and I enjoy it. I love Shadow, but like it doesn't bother me really.
Okay, because here's my dilemma. I know Mythin voices a whole lot of things, but I also don't want to lose a player because he's sick and tired of playing a role, and I know it's a garbage role. But I don't want to throw you in under the deep. So if I want to see if I can, encourage Mythin to play something he's enjoying. If he feels it's just a chore, we don't need the warlock for 7 of these fights. Like we literally only need a warlock for freaking Senarth. So it's like, but I don't. But I don't want to impose it on you either. I have in my mind, like you saying, this was absolutely horrible. But at the same time, I don't know when it was, but today you sounded a little bit more positive about it. So I was curious where you stood.
Yeah, no, I geared it up like last weekish, so I don't really care. I would like to get a like parse on Senarth at some point.
Right.
Just for my like logs with Shadow.
Yeah.
But if Myth and Root main swaps and like at some point I feel like we would try to get another warlock. I don't know. Stones and stuff.
It's definitely on my to-do list. Like it's one of those. It's nice.
No, I know
definitely
it's hard.
definitely
I
nice
just
to
mean,
have.
like, yeah, in like the next few months. I mean.
Yeah, I've had some people on the hook and just cut bait. Like, really, you were interested, and then all of a sudden you were out one evening, and suddenly you don't answer anymore. It's like it's rough finding people. But like I'm looking for one already, even with Myth and Beam playing the warlock, because I want to try and take it away from him a bit. I want to try and ease that load a bit. So I'm.
It doesn't seem like he's enjoying playing the class right now.
No, it doesn't. And for me, it's really a play what you want, not what you think I need. But he thinks we need a warlock for so many reasons. So I think he's sticking to it. So I want to be able to approach him, but I also have to have a plan B for raid. So that's where you would come in.
Yeah, no, I mean I can do warlock on that fight. My damage won't be as high.
I mean,
for the time being until I get better at it, but I know that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It'd be higher than what he did today if we're being honest. So.
Yeah, affliction is the way to go on that fight. I think he just hasn't played it much, but it's easier to just like slap the dots on it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the warlock, but yeah. So no, I'm just checking my bases here before I talk to Mythin and make sure I have a plan of action if ever he is interested in a swap. Like if I'm able to tell him, like, listen, play the damn DK or play whatever, gear it up, we'll help you out, and on Senarth I got something, like I don't need you to play the warlock there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean if you would rather, I would rather play the warlock on that fight than lose a player, so it's totally fine.
Yeah.
If at some point I'm like, hey bro, do you want to play it one time so I can play my priest and parse on this fight, then or we get another lock or something, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be okay to help out for a pull and just because I do believe the reclears are going to get a lot smoother on that fight. So
yeah, we all learned it. I was doing so well on that pull, and then I got 30 seconds of web, and I'm just sitting there with all my cooldowns ticking down.
Did you forget to call for?
Killing them.
Did you forget to call for Bob?
I'm not gonna call for a bop. That's like for the tanks and stuff. I don't
No,
know. Was I supposed
honestly,
to?
with both tanks up, we shouldn't be calling for the bop. The only reason I had been calling for a bop is because Nor kept dying. We decided last Tuesday that bops would be for DPS more because tank can survive 30 seconds. Like tank that got stunned, the other guy's tanking for 30 seconds, so I don't need. I can just sit for 30 seconds. My damage doesn't matter. So no, the bops were supposed to be for DPS.
I should have asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. And even on Taros, like I kind of brought you in as 5th because I was kind of tired of having those 3-hour reclears. But with how we did this week, I may bring in a bench or two to get back into that groove of re-including people now that we're doing a bit better. But I don't want to. Yeah. Anyways. So
Yeah,
I'm not always going to ask you to heal Taros. I'll give you that chance at the
okay.
parse.
It's okay.
Yeah. So
It's totally fine.
Yeah, I appreciate your flexibility, and I don't want to take advantage of it, but I do at the same time. So you need to tell me what your limits are. And
no. Here's where I stand. My first priority is clearing content, having a good time. My second priority is making a big number on
Right.
the DPS meter. You know what I mean? So like, I love that part of it, but the first priority is clearing the content.
Right. So as long as you get that opportunity at one point, you're okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like to see what I can do.
No,
it doesn't have to be every pull.
Like, look at my logs. You can't say I'm actually tanking sometimes. It's. So I know the feeling. But yeah, so I'll keep not abusing, but I'll keep enjoying your flexibility here, and I'll let you know when I need it. And if there's ever anything like you feel you want me to take a step back or anything, I'll need you to tell me. I'll be all for it. I just need to know what it is. So just keep an open communication there, if ever.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
and
cool.
If Mythic would have a lot more fun on another class, I'd rather him just do that.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Mythic now, but even then, beyond, I think even once he plays something else, it's gonna go beyond that. Because I appreciate versatile players and sometimes take advantage without really realizing it. So, my typical speech here is like, you gotta let me know, because if you give me an inch, I'll take it.
Yeah. No, for sure, man.
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Cool.
I'll let you know if it's like annoying me in any way.
Yeah, cool. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, peace.